and gentlemen, welcome to NSW Raw. My name is Dave Easton. Tonight we continue on with the Cases tournament, and as always, Matt Rhoads is alongside me. Matt, good evening.
Good evening, Dave. It's going to be a great night of action.
And we will find out tonight, Matt, who will make up the finals of this new case sort of tournaments that Jen Michaels has made up.
Yeah, it's been kind of interesting to see who's going to get what case and if they're going to get a title shot or who knows what's going to happen with them.
Well, we're going to find out that one person, Matt, is gone for Raw. Well, we could even see a tag team be fired.
It's all possible. This tournament's really starting to shake things up around here and really starting to open up some eyes to some competitors to step it up.
And indeed, we're going to find out. We've got 4 matches in the tournament, which will round off the brackets for the finals coming at TLC. That is on the 2nd of Feb. Much more to come through tonight, and we big main event of Antonio Cesaro versus Ryback. And well, we are going to be joined by our GM.
It's nice to see Jen Michaels come out here and kind of get back to the fans at least a little bit.
Sort of just start the show off every week with this guy, though, man. He's like trying to take the spotlight at all.
I think he's just trying to let the fans know what's going on around here on Raw and kind of fill them in on what's going to be in store for them tonight.
Well, we have seen this man really well. He changed the outlook of Raw last week with the announcement of these cases tournament. If you win one of the tournaments, you could get a world title shot, a tag title shot, a United States title shot, or you could be fired. One of them people who win the tournament, you're going to win a tournament and you're going to be fired. That's really what it is.
Yeah, like I said, you got like 25% chance that you'll be fired, but a 75% chance you might walk away with a title shot. So.
Well, we are going to find out what Mr. Michaels has to say just momentarily. And indeed, we are live from the NSW Raw Arena here tonight. And, well, Jan is just right. We are going to find out who makes the finals of the tournaments to win the cases. And should be some really exciting matches coming up tonight.
Yeah, we'll definitely to see who's going to be pairing up against the winners from last week.
Yeah, are we going to find that out tonight? Maybe he will tell us just here. In a twist, no one will know who they will face until, well, TLC, but I'm sure Jen hasn't got the pay-per-views right. Well, someone should be telling them backstage anyway. Well, at least the tag teams are going to face each other.
So at least the tag team division know that they're going for the tag team titles, so.
Yeah, indeed. And, well, indeed.
But you never know.
Oh, look at that.
Could shake things up.
Look at that, Matt, though. He's having a little go at your GM there, talking about boosting the ratings.
Well, he's definitely trying to make Raw one of the #1 shows here in NSW, so.
And, well, oh, look at that little dig at Paul there, saying how did it work out for you? Rumours going around to Paul Heyman trying to boost the ratings of SmackDown last week. More on that, I think we'll hear on Thursday's show. But that's right, let's get Raw started, Matt. Let's get out and running. And we do believe we are ready for our first match of the tournament coming up. It is in the tournament, and here is Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, the U.S. champion. Be very interesting to see what he does in this tournament.
Here's the thing for you, Matt. If Bray Wyatt wins the tournament, what happens if he gains a United States title shot when he's already the title holder?
Maybe the GM will allow him to pick his own opponent.
Very true. But the thing is, Matt, we all know about this. Daniel Cage is not here tonight. Daniel Cage was scheduled to face Bray Wyatt in the first round of the tournament. So, does Bray Wyatt win by forfeit?
I don't know. I know they found Daniel Cage knocked out backstage a couple weeks ago, so maybe he's having still some problems from that.
Yeah, we will find out momentarily. Daniel Cage not here tonight. Have we got an opponent? Has Jan Michaels found someone to face Bray Wyatt here? Momentarily.
It's gotta be somebody crazy to fight him, I would think.
Yeah, definitely, especially now. But it's a great chance for anyone here on the Raw roster to have a go and try and get into the tournament. Let's find. Oh, what the hell is this? Who the hell is this?
Definitely looks very strange and very out there.
Who is this guy? I need, my goodness. Who is this?
I don't know, and I thought the Wyatt family was creepy, but this guy is 10 times creepier.
Is this a swerve from Bray Wyatt? Is this guy really going to fight Bray Wyatt? Oh, he looks like he would be right at home in the Wyatt family.
Yeah, he could definitely be a good member for them, but I don't know, he doesn't look like he has too many friends to begin with.
Well, this is a strange thing. Well, I'm getting told, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is called Tim Rage. And in my headset, man, this is very interesting indeed. This could be a very, very interesting matchup.
Yeah, this guy Rage is gonna definitely be a test for Bray Wyatt tonight.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Bray Wyatt versus apparently Tim Rage. Eric Rowan at ringside, you can't count him out. But look, look at that, Matt. Rage booting, not many people can take Wyatt off his feet just that easily.
Yeah, it's just the brute strength of this guy. He's just overwhelming him with power.
And look at that, though. And look at that, he hung on. Wyatt had to knock him off at the second attempt. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely bringing out the aggression in Bray Wyatt right now.
You're going to have to be. Many people don't really outsize Bray Wyatt. This guy definitely does.
Yeah, I think he's got the size and power on Bray Wyatt, so I think Bray's going to start using his intellect and his cunningness to try and outwit him.
Well, this is Tim Rage character. But what Bray, look at this, look at that, tried to get a glancing blow, then takes him off his feet. Bray's just trying to think, what does he have to do here? Maybe trying to get the cheap count-out victory. Back inside the ring, though.
Big guy's back up.
Oh, look at that, Bray Wyatt didn't see that coming. Big clothesline, taking Wyatt off his feet. And look at just solid punches to Bray Wyatt, Matt. You can hear the reaction, Matt. The crowd are stunned.
Yeah, I'm sure they're as at all as we are right now with what he's been doing to Bray Wyatt.
And look at this. Rage picks him up, slams him down. Eric Rowan is a little bit stunned on the outside, getting up, trying to stop the count, which he does. Wyatt struggling to kick out at about 4 or 5 there. Oh, the black hole slam. Rage again having this one. Eric Rowan doing everything he can to keep the referee distracted here. Oh my goodness, why are you coming back though? Why are you trying to steal one here? No, 2.
No.
My goodness. Oh, the flush just landing Bray Wyatt right on his head. Page, what is he going to do here? Into the cover. Eric Rowan again distracting the referee. My goodness.
Yeah, the ref's going to get rid of him. The ref's going to have to send him back to the locker room soon. This is getting ridiculous.
And look at this. Rage again pushes him down. Another one-handed chokes on the referee, again distracted. You've got to, and another black hole. That's 2 of each. And, well, I think Bray Wyatt has got to be out of this now, Matt.
Yeah, I think Eric Rowan's just kind of hurting his fellow Wyatt member there.
And that is it. And Tim Rage has eliminated Bray Wyatt from the competition and will now move on to TLC to win one of the cases.
Yeah, it's a very good win for the Big Red Rage Machine.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. He comes in to NSW in his first night and defeats our United States champion. And well, much more I'm sure to come from this guy. Wow, for the size of it, man, a very agile person.
Yeah, I pity anybody that gets a hold of, or anybody he gets the briefcase for, whoever's going to be the title champ.
Indeed, and well, look at this, we've got Yuri watching backstage. And well, remember they have a tag team title. Well, Giant Limbo won it, and he's asking for a title shot here. John Michaels asking him, and he says, well, they want the titles tonight. What do you think about that, Matt? Yuri watching, asking for the title shot tonight.
Oh, be very interesting if they would get the title shot tonight to take on the champs unexpectedly like that. They might not be ready for him.
Yeah, and Yuri saying that they have no class to be champions on a great show like Raw, while trying to really get up here. But Jan saying he has to be fair. Wow, Jan Michaels being fair? That's a first. Let's see what he has to say here. Saying that to have the title shot, he has to do what's best for business. Well, that's exactly true. He has to. Oh well, Yuri's got a beat Trey here tonight. Well, there you go. Let's see what happens if he does win, Matt. So we're going to have Yuri watching for Trey Donovan, and if Yuri wins, we're going to have the tag titles on the line live on Raw next week.
Be very interesting to see if Yuri can actually pull this off and get the win over Trey and show that they're a tag team to be reckoned with in the NSW tag team division.
And look at this. Giant Limbo there saying that he's going to rip them up and make sure the two of them will go nowhere near them again. Well, there you go. Hard words from our challengers.
Yeah, hopefully Yuri can get it done.
Well, there you go. Yuri Watson saying tonight he will beat, well, not Low Life, he's tag team champions. But there you go, suck up to the boss, man, and you get whatever you want.
Well, maybe Jen Michaels is turning over a new leaf and is trying to do what's best for business.
Well, there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Curtis Barnett, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to take on Daniel Bryan. And this is another one of the semi-final matchups to win one of the cases. And Matt, you were saying last week, we were talking a bit about Curtis Barnett, talking about he's called off his relationship with Megan, and he's been to Japan on the off-season.
Yeah, he wanted to try and get his act together and kind of hone his skills to come back to NSW for Season 2 and be able to make a run for a championship run and prove that he's learned a lot more and has no distractions right now. So,
indeed, Curtis,
see if he can do it.
Yeah, Curtis, indeed. I knew he had sort of a rocky relationship with Megan towards the end of Season 1. So this is going to be very interesting indeed to see if all this time away has paid off. And but, Matt, he's going up against a former World Heavyweight Champion in Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I don't know if he realized what kind of a test he was coming back to, having to take on the former world champion. I don't know. It might be a little too much for him right now, but we'll see what he learned over in Japan. Maybe it helped him out.
Well, remember, guys, this is going to be the winner of this match will advance on to one of the finals at TLC to win one of the cases. And how many, like we were talking about before, I know we're going to talk about it a lot more through the night, but to win a match and then get fired, my goodness, what a risk.
Yeah, but like I said, the risk kind of outweighs the reward. I mean, you could end up with a heavyweight title shot or a U.S. championship shot or a possibly tag team shot. So just kind of have to take the risk, I guess.
And sorry for cutting you off, Mark, but again, the fans getting under Daniel Bryan. You can hear the chants, Matt, of yes, yes. And Daniel Bryan, this has really put him off over the last few weeks.
Yeah, I think after losing his title, he kind of went on the downward kind of spiral. So hopefully he's got his head back on and he can get the win here tonight and get back on the right track.
But it seems like every week, Matt, the fans are getting under more and more of Daniel Bryan here. It cost him really a couple of weeks ago in the rematch for the World Heavyweight title. And then all of a sudden, this happens.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. So maybe he'll be able to turn this around to put himself in the line to go back after Antonio Cesaro to get his title back, or maybe he'll go back into obscurity.
Well, Daniel Bryan, he's got to try and stop what the fans are doing here and try and concentrate, because this could get him back in that title picture.
Yeah, it's definitely could. A win like this could definitely catapult anybody to a good position.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Bryan versus Curtis Barnett. And remember, we don't even know who they're going to face, Matt, at TLC, because Jan Michaels has said tonight that nobody's going to find out until we get to the pay-per-view.
Yeah, maybe he's kind of leaving it open to kind of be a bit of a surprise to see what happens with the tournament to kind of decide who's going to be in what matches.
Well, we all know the tag team matches obviously will be tag matches, but if you're one of the other 6 men that is going to be in, obviously in one of these finals, you don't know who you're going to be facing. Really, the luck of the draw going into the pay-per-view. This is another one of these Jen Michaels ideas.
Yeah, it seems kind of innovative that he's trying something different and trying to kind of go off the beaten path of what normal federations don't try and do.
And anyone, even Daniel Bryan, can do a Russian leg sweep. A little bit delayed, but I didn't want to interrupt Matt because obviously we're both professionals. So we continue on. And what do you think about Daniel Bryan though, Matt? Really, season 2, if it continues like this, he's really going to just be ending up having one of the worst seasons ever.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard after he came in season 1 and was in the Elimination Chamber and won the heavyweight title. It was kind of a big kind of come out. So I don't know, maybe season 2 he's going to have to work a little harder to get back on top again.
And he's noticed there, Daniel Bryan going to the fans. Really, the fans are getting under his skin here, man. He's really got to try and put them out of his mind and concentrate on the match. And this has let Curtis Barnett back in and now in control.
Yeah, you got to stop arguing with the fans and not let them get under your skin and just focus on what you need to do. But it doesn't seem the way that Bryan's taking it right now.
And look at this, and kick to Bryan. Bryan, vicious kicks. Again, chanting, no, trying to really stop the fans from chanting. Yes, this could be enough, though, to put away Curtis Barnett. There's 2. Oh, 2.5. So close.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. As he's in, Curtis Barnett, they'll quickly turn it around here. The knee in, followed by the Bulldog in to the middle of the ring. Daniel Bryan looks out of it, Matt.
Yeah, that might have caught him.
He got him.
It did.
And that is, well, what a return for Curtis Barnett. He has picked up the shock victory, and I have to call it, Matt, you have to call it a shock.
Yeah, it was definitely an upset victory. I mean, a lot of people were thinking that Daniel Bryan was going to probably take that one, but it looks like his days over in Japan kind of helped pay off, and he was able to get that victory, and maybe Jen Michaels will look to give him a title shot eventually.
I'm sure Jen Michaels is going to be very impressed with Curtis Barnett coming back and beating a guy of Daniel Bryan's stature on Raw, and that means we will see Curtis Barnett at TLC. What a big win for him, and we will see him at TLC. And oh, not him again. Bad news, Morgan. Well, apparently, Matt, he has some good news and he has some bad news.
Good news is he's going to stop doing these things. Bad news is we got to listen to one more.
Apparently so. Well, the good news is we are live from Monday Night Raw. Yes, that is correct. We are here live at the NSW Raw Arena. Really, he doesn't make any good fans here, does he?
Nah, he seems to hate everybody that we go to every town, so...
Well, yeah, he really doesn't get friends. He's not going to make friends with these Americans if he's going to keep calling them fat and... well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Our views are not of him, or not, and me and Matt have got nothing to do with him, and NSW. Maybe, yeah, not making many friends, Matt, just say that.
I think Jen Michaels may need to kind of look to...
But he shows up on SmackDown as well. Anyway, coming up next, let's move back to tag team action. Again in the tournament, this is the Wyatt family, and they're going to take on Matt's favourite team, the Chick Magnets.
Yeah, they love to party.
And well, nice to see Bray Wyatt back out after the sort of beating he got off Tim Rage earlier on.
Looks like he's still feeling it though, just in his neck there.
Yeah, indeed. Well, let's go back, Matt. What about this Tim Rage character? What a debut!
Yeah, a very impressive win for the Big Red Rage Monster. Yeah, he came out there and destroyed Bray Wyatt within minutes, it looked like.
Yeah, you making up nicknames now, eh?
Well, he was full of rage and bright red, so it just kind of works.
Very nice. Well, this is a tournament match. The winners of this match, if I go back to my notes, will take on the Primetime Players in the tournament final. So very interesting to see who it will be.
Yeah, any two of those matchups would be really good to see, either the Chick Magnets going against the Primetime Players or even the Wyatt family.
And what about these two guys? I know you're very big fans of these two, Matt.
Yeah, I think we're going to see great things from these guys this year. I think we're going to see a couple of good tag team runs for them, at least throughout this season.
Well, what's this about? I hear you partying with these two guys.
I partied with them in season 1, and we carried it on to season 2.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for tag team action here tonight. It should be very, very interesting to see which of these teams will move on to face the prime teams. And we're saying, Matt, the tag team, just because they're in the tag team tournament, it doesn't mean that when they get the case, they're going to win the tag team title shot.
No, it could possibly be a U.S. or heavyweight title shot, and then they have to kind of, I don't know, maybe fight it out or kind of decide rock, paper, scissors who's going to get the shot. Who knows how it's going to work out for them.
Well, it could be very interesting to see one of these guys, one of these teams could, who knows to say it might not be a triple threat. That's the thing, Matt. We don't know what Jen Michaels has got up his sleeve. We don't know. He keeps coming on with these stipulations every week. Who knows? What's to say that the Wyatt family don't win and they get a United States title shot? We could see the Wyatt family all together in a triple threat match for the United States title.
That would be a very interesting matchup to see the Wyatt family kind of implode like that.
But
or does Bray Wyatt have enough control over them that they would actually just take the fall for him?
Yeah, just lie down and let him win. So many possibilities. You've got to say, despite I'm not too keen on Jen Michaels, man, you have to say some of the things he's come up with already puts Mr. Clown Shoes, Mr. Ace from last season in the shadow.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped it up this year and definitely come up with some crazy and obscure ideas to kind of spice things up here on Raw. So we'll have to see how this works out in the end.
And look at this already, Eric Rowan trying to get Sean Bethwick to... Remember Sean Bethwick, we say it every week, man. First ever NSW champion here, so he knows how to get the big matches done.
Yeah, and being the first ever NSW champion, that's definitely got to put him at least one of the first ballot Hall of Famers to come into NSW.
And look at this, Eric Rowan going for the cover, saved by Tyler Breeze here, and Sean Bethwick continued to take a lot of punishment here. Now the double team, but Bethwick managing to turn things round here. Big DDT. Could that be enough to put the chick magnets into the final? Bray Wyatt already up distracting the ref. We've seen that in the first match, Matt, with Eric Rowan. Now Bray Wyatt returning the favour, but the chick magnets all over the Wyatt family here.
Hey, their speed, they're starting to kind of turn it up. They need to kind of work with that speed and kind of cut one person off and work them over. But Eric Rowan coming back with a big choke slam there.
Indeed, look at this. Now going to have a little family hug, it looked like, in the corner. But Sean Bethwick looks out of it here. Into the cover, hooks the leg. Tyler Breeze has got to get in there to break this up. And doesn't he? Misses. And the Wyatt family are in the final. They will take on the primetime players at TLC.
That'll be a very interesting matchup between those four men.
Matt, you have to say, we could possibly see what we was talking about the match. Could we see the Wyatt family all against each other for the United States title?
I don't know if Bray would ever let it get that far, but who knows? Eric Rowan and Luke Harper may want their own title shot, so
and we seen it
very interesting.
And we seen it last year, Matt, with the Fallen and Screwface, former members of the Wyatt family. When they went, look what happened to them. They went for titles, and it all went wrong in the end. As backstage with Curtis Barnett, what are these? What does he want? Oh, don't tell me, Curtis Barnett, come on.
This could be the change that we kind of saw in Curtis Barnett over the summer, so...
Well, we know all about it, but these two, surely he's not friends with this guy.
Well, hopefully he doesn't show up with a I'm a Jen Michaels guy t-shirt.
Oh no. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe another member of the Michaels crew. But coming up next, it is our next match in the tournament. It is our final match in the tournament. It is Brent Storm versus Christian.
Very interesting to see what Brent Starr can do.
Yeah, Brent Storm, new superstar onto the NSW roster. The new superstars continue to flood in here for Season 2. But he's going to go up against, well, a former United States champion in Christian.
Yeah, I think this is Brent Starr's first match here on Raw. I think last week he ended up on Superstar, or on Main Event.
Yeah, he was on Main Event. We've seen him take... let me just go quickly back. As you know, I like to keep notes. He actually took on Trey Donovan, his first ever match. Put on a decent show, from what I've seen after watching the tapes back. So this guy can really go, man.
Hey, he must have put on a decent show to be able to move up onto the Raw show to showcase off his moves. Yeah,
what do you think of them ski glasses sort of things, Matt? this all the
He's
fashion?
He's pretty stylish. He looks like he's ready to go, and looks like he's really ready to prepare to get the job done tonight against Christian.
Well, indeed, Brent Starr, good to hear. But this guy, Christian, former United States champion here in NSW, and he is ready to go to try and get back into the title picture here tonight. And really,
yeah, I'm sure he'd love to get his hands on that U.S. title shot to go against Bray Wyatt, and with the recent problems he's been having with Bray Wyatt over season 1 and season 2 now.
Yeah, and of course Daniel Cage is one of Christian's best friends here in NSW. Currently out with, apparently we've been told it's a concussion. Daniel Cage is out. Just stay tuned to our Twitter and Facebook. We'll give you updates as we're going through. Also, Matt, our NXT viewers who joined us, we have updates of DM West, who we seen fight with David Otunga on NXT. Apparently suffered cuts and bruises, but should be ready for this week's NXT. So good news there if you're a DM West fan.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that NXT has been the kind of hot show to watch this year. All the new rookies coming in.
Yeah, but we are sure to put on a great show here tonight. We're already put on a great show so far, and Christian, a fan favourite here. You can hear the fans, they so respect this guy.
Yeah, definitely the fans seem to be behind Christian. I don't know if they kind of know what to think about this newcomer, Brent Starr.
Yeah, guys, if you're watching us in the NSWR, keep your comments coming in. We are more than happy to read them out if you do indeed give us some comments. Remember, 22 viewers along with watching us here tonight on our Twitch channel. Thank you very much for following us. Make sure you tell everyone you know about NSW. The shows keep coming every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday. And you can watch superstars like Matt on SmackDown. Matt, just quickly, just for our new fans who are maybe here tonight, how do you feel SmackDown's going with your former manager, now he's GM?
He seems to be doing a very good job over there. Definitely livening up the show, and I'm hoping that I can kind of work my way into going after either Zadland or taking on our world champion.
Yeah, and just quickly changing here, Matt, look at the app. A lot of people going for Christian in this one.
Yeah, he's definitely built up a little fan base. So we'll have to see how Brent Starr can do against a seasoned veteran like Christian.
Yeah, veteran is definitely one word you would say about Christian. Done it all in the sport. And now in NSW, look at that nice takeover from Christian. Oh, look at the vicious chops there. The crowd loving that one. Brent Starr, though, you have to give Brent Starr a lot of credit for stepping up here in NSW, coming off the independent.
It's definitely been a back and forth matchup between these two. No one's really gotten the clear win so far, or at least shown that they're going to be taking the match home. So.
And Christian here, look at this, just trying to get one over Brent Starr, move on to the final. Be very interesting to see who he gets. Into the cover, just only a 1 though, very early count. And Christian now thrown over the top, but manages to hang on. Brent Starr, what is he planning to do here?
Uh-oh, playmaker here.
Oh my goodness! My goodness, a vicious DDT here. Look at this, Brent Starr taking the crowd applause. Really, that is a devastating. Christian though, managing to get himself back inside the ring, taking Brent off his feet.
Hey, Christian kind of blew that off. He's coming right back now.
Maybe sort of woke him up and maybe dazed him a bit. Look at this, nice kick to the face. Maybe trying to set him up. There it is. Oh, down.
Kill switch engaged.
Yeah, kill switch. That is it. I think the switch has been pulled on Brent Starr. Christian into the cover. Matt.
Yep, that'll do it.
And we now know that Christian will be a part of the Cases tournament coming up at TLC. He will join Tim Rage, Curtis Barnett, the Wyatt family, primetime players Carlos, Chris Hero, and Biggie Langston. So there you go, Matt.
It'll be very interesting to see what kind of matchups we get out of that.
Yeah, indeed. Remember, stay tuned, guys. TLC coming to you on the 2nd of February. And well, look at these two. What is going to happen here, Matt?
We'll see.
Oh, look at that. That is, you know what it is? That's nice to see. Two competitors, Matt. Good match. And there you go. Some friendship at the end. That's what you need here in NSW.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I see you see that through gritted teeth. But Christian, your winner. Christian will move on. Let's move on indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, it's a non-title matchup as Brie Bella takes on our women's champion in Paige. Should be a very interesting matchup, man.
Very interesting to see if, Brie Bella can get the win over Paige. Maybe she'll get her chance at a Divas title shot.
Well, I'm sure Summer Rae will be watching this. Taking you back to SmackDown, where Summer Rae was defeated Paige. There you go. So Brie Bella coming to the ring here. So Matt, what do you think of this one? This could be a very interesting matchup indeed.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what Paige can do in this matchup to see if she can show that she still should be the champion. See if maybe the belt is kind of improved.
Indeed, and good news for all you women's fans out there. The returning Natalya, yes, Natalya returns to NSW this Thursday night on SmackDown. Breaking news here from the world of NSW.
Well, hopefully she got that ankle repaired and maybe she can get her career back on track and maybe eventually take on Paige for that women's title.
The Paige who defeated Natalya in record time on the pre-show at WrestleMania. Remember, you can still watch all of season 1. It's all on our YouTube page, Non-Stop Wrestling UK. Make sure you check us out. Also, the links at the bottom of the screen, you can see Twitter and Facebook, man. Make sure you tell everyone to go there.
Yeah, definitely everyone check out all our previous broadcasts on YouTube and definitely follow us here on Twitch.
So we are ready to go with two-time women's champion Paige. She is ready to go for non-title action as she takes on one half of the Bella twins, Brie Bella.
Well, just hopefully Nikki will kind of stay outside and we can get a good clean match here.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of outside interference already tonight, Matt. But so far, what a Raw. We now know all the competitors who are going to fight for the cases. One of them men are going to get fired.
Well, you never know. Getting fired could open up possibilities to either maybe also get a SmackDown or go back to the Indies to rehone your craft.
It's true. I'm sure there's a lot of indie federations out there looking, but we really don't want to lose anyone. It's a real shame that we are guaranteed to lose one. We could possibly lose two.
Well, I know Jen Michaels said he's got a lot of things he's been working on, trying to figure out what to do with that, if it will possibly be a firing or if there possibly might be just a possible move.
Well, we will see. Look at this, Paige in control early on here, dominating Brie Bella. Nikki just looking on from the outside. But, oh, just see that Brie hits a lovely DDT. And looking to really steal one here, but Paige having none of that. Little Possum drops up, hits the big boot. And that could be it. Nikki's up trying to stop this match. Whoa, what you doing in the ring? Come on, ref. Get her out of there. Paige, off the distraction, hits the page turner.
Yeah, I think Nikki might have distracted her sister rather than helped her.
Yeah, and I think Twin Magic went totally wrong there, Matt. And Paige picks up the win.
Yeah, Paige had nothing. She was not going to be distracted by what Nikki was doing on the outside, and especially when she came in the ring. So kudos to Paige getting the win.
And I think that is a big message out to Summer Rae. You're seeing one fluke victory, and well, there you go. Paige back to winning ways.
There's a very interesting matchup I'd like to see. Paige going against Summer Rae.
Title on the line. Could be happening.
Title or me on the line. One of the two.
Oh, look at you. You and Joe Disney, I'm sure, have been taking tips. That's all I'm saying. But you winner for this one.
We've had some free time over on SmackDown to kind of talk about some of the things.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, not him again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bad News Morgan is back in the ring. So there we go. What he has? Well, some good news and some bad news. What do you think it's going to be this time, Matt?
No. Looks like he's saying that Jen Michaels is doing better than Johnny Ace, which we all approve.
Well, I agree with that, actually. Actually agree with him. How's that? And the bad news is, despite we know who will fight for the cases, someone could win. Well, it goes to could win, that's true. A title shot, one of the titles on road, but someone is going to get a little what? I have a guess. I know what he's going to say next. Could be something to do with a slip. Yes, a pink slip, Matt. Someone is going to be gone from NSW. We've just talked about it. Maybe for once, Morgan isn't that bad.
Well, I'm still not sold on him, but we'll see.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Bad News Morgan, always here to brighten your day. As we move on, ladies and gentlemen, as you join us back down here at ringside, beautiful TVs along with Matt. And Matt, what a night so far, and record viewing figure so far.
Yeah, it's been a really great night for NSW here on Raw, and hopefully we'll have many more nights like this to come.
Indeed. Thank you very much wherever you're watching us. If you're watching us on Twitch, make sure you click that follow button. Make sure you follow us to watch all our shows. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and tell everyone you know about us. Plenty more to come from Raw here tonight. And coming up next, this is the match that could determine if the tag titles are on the line next week. Yuri Watson is going to take on one half of the NSW Tag Team Champions, Trey Donovan.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see if Yuri Watson can pull his victory out and get the title shot next week.
And what do you think about this guy? Man, you were saying on Raw the last few weeks, Giant Limbo won the title shot, and Yuri's just going around saying, oh, well, it looks like I've got the title shot as well.
Yeah, like I said, you gotta kind of be kind of suspicious on what Yuri's been trying to pass by Limbo here. Hopefully Limbo might get smart enough to realize that it's him who's got the title shot and he can pretty much pick who he wants.
But it looks like Giant Limbo's sold into it though, Mike. You heard him earlier on, saying that they're going to win the titles next week. And really make sure that Trey Donovan and Corey Graves doesn't want to see these two ever again.
Yeah, well, we'll have to sit back and watch this match and see if Yuri can show that he's worthy of getting that title shot, and if Giant Limbo decides to stay with him.
Well, we're ready for our next match. Let's see who's going to win this, but we're waiting one half of our World Tag Team Champions. Trey Donovan, what about these two? Matt, Trey Donovan and Corey Graves surprised many by winning the one-night tournament to win the tag belts. Really, last week they were upset by the Wyatt family. Really not going too well for the beginning of the season too, despite them owning the belts.
Yeah, it's been a kind of difficult couple days for them, but they're more tag team style, so we'll have to see if he can go in here one-on-one and kind of come out with the victory. But it's been a good year for them to kind of win those tag team titles and start off season one in the good graces of being a champion.
Yeah, just reading some of the messages coming through on the NSW app. Thanks, guys, for all your comments. Just a few of them. Well, one coming through saying I'd rather see Morgan Wolf on NXT. Well, that's a bit harsh. I think he did really well. Bad News Morgan should be Raw GM for a week. See, here's another one. I don't think Jen Michaels would be very happy with that, Matt.
No, I don't think Jen Michaels would be very happy with having Oliver over here.
Yeah, and look at this. Chance here for Trey to show off the new NSW tag titles for this season. Graciously made by our title makers. Well, it's going to be very interesting. Corey Graves, you can see at ringside, and Trey now ready to show the world what our tag champs can do.
Yeah, hopefully this will stay a one-on-one matchup and the two teams won't break down and start brawling.
Indeed. And coming up next, Matt, just everyone remember our main event is going to be Antonio Cesaro, and he is going to take on Ryback, non-title. Should be very interesting.
Yeah, Chris Jericho definitely be backstage watching that match since he'll be getting his chance at a title shot.
Yeah, definitely TLC coming up. We know that it is going to be Antonio Cesaro versus Chris Jericho, as Trey takes the early advantage here. Nice knee down. And remember, what happens here, Matt, if Trey Donovan wins, maybe the no title shot. You see, Jen Michaels trying to be fair in all this. If Trey Donovan can pick up the win, maybe Yuri Watson might be in trouble with Limbo, and Limbo might be doing exactly what you said. Maybe just get a little bit wiser and then maybe find someone else.
Yeah, or maybe Yuri will actually show him why he's the self-proclaimed genius here in NSW and prove that he should be tag team partners with the Giant Limbo.
Yeah, Giant Limbo, remember winning the ladder match on the first ever Raw of Season 2. I got the case down, so he owns a tag team title shot. Really going to get very interesting, Matt, if he doesn't get the title shot before TLC, because then we're going to have someone else with a tag team title shot. So we're going to have people lined up against the champ. The champions are going to have plenty of challengers.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough to be a champion here on Raw now that Jen Michaels is around.
Yeah, and look at this. Yuri watching the strength to take Trey Donovan over. Hold him up there. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. Only gets a 1 though. Not going to be Trey that easy so far, but some skill and strength shown by Yuri Watson.
Yeah, he's showing a bit of aggression here, kind of showing that he can maybe get the job done.
And look at that lovely, like sort of sit-out power bomb, and then just really just smacking the face off the head of the mat. Trey coming back with a nice super kick of his own though. Maybe Yuri's opened. Surely, oh, he is opened up. I thought I seen a cut there, but Matt, I think Yuri Watson has went really into it too deep here.
Yeah, but who knows, that blood can actually make you more aggressive and give you kind of more of an energy boost and get that adrenaline going in you. So you may come back in this.
Look at that, brought into the ring with a lot of force there. Giant Limbo sees the problem here, distracts the referee. Corey on the outside really should be turning around. He hasn't paid much attention there. And Trailer drops him down. And this is surely over. Referee turn round. No, referee.
Yeah, if the ref would have been there, that would have definitely been it.
Yeah, again, that's what happens when you have people on the outside. Yuri will belly to belly. Suplex, taking Trey over.
It's like Corey's trying to turn around here.
Yeah, Corey's trying to distract her. Now, Giant Limbo's in the ring. Come on, ref. You've lost all control of this here.
That's what I said. Hopefully this doesn't break down. Could be an all-out brawl between these two teams.
And look at this behind the referee's back. Referee was distracted. Yuri Watson here could have just stolen one. Again, though, the referee is distracted by Corey Graves. Really, the referee's got to sort this out here.
Yeah, Yuri's starting to take advantage of it, though.
And he did, I think. Oh, behind the referee's back. Oh, he stole one. Yuri Watson, and we now know, Matt, the tag belts will now be on the line next week on Raw.
Yeah, that's going to be a definitely good matchup between the two tag teams of Yuri Watson, Giant Limbo, and Trey and Corey.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got the tag title set for next week. Yuri Watson, well, Giant Limbo looks to be very happy with that. Have we now seen the new tag team titles in the ring right now, Matt?
Yeah, we could be looking at the new tag team champs right there.
Unbelievable. We will find out next week. What a match we have lined up for next week. Yuri Watson is your winner.
Could be the Genius and the Giant, new tag team champs.
And look at this, he is not done. Giant Limbo's got Corey Graves on the outside here, out of your picture. And look at this. Oh, just to get a few kicks in as well. That is not called for. And Yuri Watson, well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready. Dear me, we're getting this all cleared up. We're ready for our main event. And it looks like, Matt, Chris Jericho is going to come out with Ryback against Antonio Cesaro.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I could have swore last week Jericho ended up pinning Ryback to get that victory to become #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. So maybe he's kind of wanting to see if Ryback's still sort of Paul Heyman kind of friend of his.
Well, remember, and also, Matt, we have heard this week, Paul Heyman is no longer anybody's manager in NSW, concentrating solely on the SmackDown role.
Very interesting.
Well, Cesaro coming to the ring here, our World Heavyweight Champion.
I wonder what Cassius thinks about this. I wonder if him and Antonio have had any time to kind of talk about what's going on with their tag team.
Chris Hero. I'll correct you.
Chris Hero. I forget he changed it for this season.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he changed it. And Ryback's now decided to make his end, despite being in the ring, has decided he wants to make his own entrance. He's had enough. Really had to go at the fans there, and decided to come back out and now wants to do his entrance again.
Guess he wasn't impressed with the first time.
Indeed. So, well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is very strange. Why Ryback was waiting in the ring for Cesaro, and well, he's decided stuff the fans, stuff everyone else. He's going to do his entrance again.
Maybe he wants to prove that he's better than the champion, and maybe he wants to upstage Chris Jericho.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe Chris Jericho's got right back doing his dirty work. Soften up the champion for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, could be looking to take out a leg or an arm and make it easier pickings for Chris Jericho next week.
Well, we have we're 13 days away from TLC. So much already been decided. We now, as you say, know the cases, but Jericho on the outside getting a really good view here of Antonio Cesaro, who he will face now after defeating Ryback and Daniel Bryan last week. What a main event for Raw this week between these two powerhouses, oh Matt.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a good test for Antonio Cesaro to see if he can withstand the power of the big Ryback.
And look at this, Cesaro, power into the corner. For the size of him, mate, you would be very surprised at how the strength of Antonio Cesaro, it's unbelievable at times.
Yeah, he's definitely got good power in his upper body and very strong legs, so it'll be very interesting to see if he can match power with Ryback. And
indeed, in the NSW app, you can see the vote has already been up. Get your votes in. Who you think is going to take this main event? 1 for Cesaro, 2 for Ryback. Keep your comments coming in, as we would like to go through a lot of people in the chat. Summer Rae is a Matt Rhoads girl, apparently, from what somebody has said.
Yeah, we've had a few conversations backstage, and she's not too impressed with the way Fandango's been treating her, so
well,
let's see how that develops on SmackDown.
Indeed, we will see over the next few weeks. I think you're going to have someone, Fandango, definitely be on your case, though, if you're going to start going near his girl, as they would say. Ryback,
well, from what she said, they're not really a couple, so...
Dance partners, I guess.
Well, there's dance partners and there's special dance partners.
That's true. As look at that, dropping the knee down right across the back, and again, Ryback in a lot of trouble there. Cesaro showing the power, and now just throwing the big man again in the corner, and they really do hurt. Hitting them turnbuckles really do hurt an awful lot, Matt.
Yeah, looks like Antonio's starting to mount a comeback here.
A lot of people going for Cesaro in this match with Ryback now. Look at this, just dropping the head on the canvas. A lot of just 3 times with Cesaro, though, saying none of that. Coming back with shots and forearm smashes of his own. The combinations working for him, but this is back and forth, Matt.
Yeah, this is definitely going back and forth between these two. There's not been a decisive winner so far, or someone that's taking control of this matchup to...
Oh, watch your laptop, watch your laptop. Oh, look at this.
Good way.
Cesaro had been distracted from the outside. You can see that the referee's back was turned. Jericho distracting Antonio Cesaro. And Cesaro, look at this, picking the big man up with ease.
What strength.
Yeah, throwing him over. This could be all over here. Jericho, though, up to distract the referee. It's really been a night of the referee's being distracted here, Matt.
Yeah, he's really jawing at Antonio there.
Uh-oh, look at this! For the neutralizer by Cesaro. Wow.
Gonna do it if the referee turns around.
No, again, Jericho doing well to distract the referee. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, through the distraction, referee's turned round. Cesaro is up on the shoulders. You know what this is, Matt?
There's shell shot.
And there it is. And this one could be over. And our World Heavyweight Champion falls to defeat. And Ryback picks up the win.
That's going to look good for Jericho to possibly have a softened up champion for next week, or for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, and what about this, Matt? Thanks to Jericho, Ryback picks up a huge victory over our World Heavyweight Champion.
We could possibly see a good tag team here of these two, Chris Jericho and Ryback.
Well, better things may be coming for Jericho, Matt, in 13 days. So much going through. Jericho must be pleased with what's happened here tonight, with really Ryback doing a number over our World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this kind of plays out, see if they can stay on the same page together, and hopefully Ryback will help out Jericho. Looks like he's going out to get something.
Yeah, look at this. Jericho, and what? Look at this. Oh, the beatdown continues after the match. Jericho being... Oh, no, come on. Come on, there's no need to end it like this. Well,
yeah, come on. We need Chris Hero out here.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to end the third episode of Champion Lane, motionless in the ring. Matt, we now know who's going to win, who's in for the cases. Everybody better tune in for next week.
Yeah, definitely check out Yuri Watson and Giant Libo get their title shot against Trey and Corey. It'll be a very interesting matchup.
That's true. From Matt Rhoads, Dave Easton signing off. The tag titles will be on the line next week. If you're on YouTube, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. From us, we'll see you on Main Event.